Hi, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's Robin here again. Thanks for joining. I get a lot of questions asked about the Spanish citizenship and residency by investment program, so the Golden Visa for Spain. First of all, hands up, I live in Spain, so I might be a little bit biased. But there's lots of questions coming in, and obviously quite a lot of articles in the news online about whether it's finishing or not. So let's dive into it quick, 4 or 5 minutes on the Spanish Golden Visa program. As some of you may be aware that joined on these channels before, commercial option is from 383, which is inclusive of taxes and fees. So there's nothing else to pay on top. So it's very attractive. And I'll delve into that in a little bit more detail in the next couple of slides. They're typically these types of businesses, bars, restaurants, service industries in Madrid and Barcelona. The residential option is 500,000. You have to spend 500,000 plus taxes and fees, which I always tell people to allow 10% for, and that will allow you to apply for a Golden Visa, a Spanish investment visa. Beauty of it is it can be any property, anywhere in Spain. That includes the islands of Tenerife and the Balearic as well. So absolutely anywhere, any type of property, as long as it's more than 500,000 euros. Now let's dive in and have a look at the commercial option. So client purchases a property in Madrid or Barcelona. There are two main commercial cities in Spain. The price is 500,000, as we know. That's got to be that for the government to grant the visa. However, this is a commercial operation, so the developer pays in advance 150,000 euro back to the client. So the net capital required is 350,000. That's really attractive. Now there are fees and taxes which you have to pay on top, and they account to 33,000 euros. That's where you get your 383. Now you've got an option to exit after 5 years, or you can hold it for the full 10 years. Entirely up to you. Obviously the key to this is that you would then have to maintain another investment of the equivalent value to keep your Golden Visa. But they give you a grace period of 2 years in between selling one and buying another. So maybe you would then want to look at property, maybe for a residence holiday home as well. But as long as you have to maintain that 500 investment criteria all the time, you're good to go. Pros and cons, really quick processing time. I mean, super quick. 2 months from once you have a title deed. Yeah. Very low fees. So it's not like some of the other programs around the world, which have got quite high government fees. 400 for the renewal. Nothing really. You get those RETA. You can travel freely within Europe within 2 months. Nice and easy, straightforward. And if you're from an ex-colony like Cuba, Mexico, Philippines, Guatemala, Dominica, and there's a lot more, you can apply for a passport, so for citizenship in Spain, within 2 years. So again, that's really attractive. Negatives, well, cash. You need to be able to put that money in cash. Obviously, if you want to get some kind of debts or loan or mortgage in a foreign country or a country of residence now, that's absolutely fine. But the money needs to be available here in Spain. And it's not really a citizenship program. The 10 years of residency before you apply for your passport makes it more likely that it's just a residency program, which allows you lots of freedom to come and go as you please. You don't have to become a tax resident. You don't have any minimums criteria. You could just do it as a second option. You can rent. There's lots of things you can do. It's really, really flexible. So it's very positive. So what's the future? I mentioned at the beginning, lots of noise and discussion about the investment visa. As usual, the government's announced a review, as they've done in other countries recently. And it's election year, so Premier Sanchez, I'm sure, a few extra votes from people who think that the investment visa is driving up property prices, and it's having an effect. But there are still huge amounts of people wanting to come and live and buy holiday homes in Spain, and it's good for the economy. We anticipate, like other countries, that perhaps they will increase the capital required. So instead of going from 500,000, maybe they'll go 650. And also maybe they'll remove the residence option, which is that would be a big move, or create some kind of third option recently done in Portugal, where that money is focused, investment is focused to, for example, social housing or infrastructure or job creation. So those are other options that might come along. But the program is still open. There has been no changes to it, despite what you see on lots of things online, and we're still taking applications in for the Spanish Golden Visa. So what you need to do, book a meeting with me. If you're watching this on YouTube, on the connection, you can obviously subscribe. Other channels, if this is on an email, etc., obviously you've got my contact details. Just book a meeting with me and we can have a chat and work through your circumstances and see what's best for you, whether it's Spain, Portugal, the EB3 program into the US. We do everything across the board. All right. Nice talking to you. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.